Alright, I say I've done enough talking about it. Let's actually get some metal and do some stuff. Finish those shock hoops. That's really the biggest thing right now. Let's get to it.
Never too late to admit when you're wrong.
So I got all the pieces cut out, and what I've learned over the years is it's best to take your piece, your original, put it over the new one you're making, and clamp those together. And then I got my flap disc loaded up, and you just clamp them together in a vise or with a C-clamp. I'm gonna be doing it in my vise, but you just get it in the vise and then match it up. It'll come out perfect every time. Now we have perfect duplicate. And another thing I've learned is when doing multiple of these, you're going to want to use your original every time you line these up, because if this one is even slightly off, then when you do this one's going to be off from this. If you use this one to duplicate the next one, then that could be off as well. It's always best to just use the original so you know they're all the same. It is now day 2 because I have work and stuff. So next step is to get all these to like wrap around the tube properly. And after I get them all wrapped, then I'll recenter these holes. I kind of marked them before, but after grinding it didn't quite come out centered, so I'll recenter these holes, drill them, and then should be good to go to start mocking it up. So let's do that. So I got all these lined up in the vise, so I'm gonna go ahead and just even all this out, and then once I have it evened out, I can take the tube and just kind of lay it in here until I get the right fitment. Let's take a look-see. Oh yeah, almost there. I gotta stay away from the middle. Getting close. Starting to touch in the middle a little bit, so sooner enough we can start grinding that out some more. Let's kind of stay towards those top edges. I only had like one last little spot to grind, and I want to make sure I didn't miss it and grind somewhere else and mess something else up, so I just kind of made a mark as to where I'm supposed to be grinding. Say that's pretty good. I think that'll do it. I had to start drilling some holes. Gonna get the drill press set up here on the bench, and if you ever drilled through metal, you know it's real fun. So let's get to that. Oh yes, much bet they are. Innovation at its finest. So I'm gonna take these two pieces, line them up, get the Sharpie, put a little dot in the middle. This little thing is amazing. It's a little spring-loaded center punch. The best. This is what we're looking for. What do we got here? 1/2 inch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got my 3-in-1. Lubrication is key. Makes it easier to cut and It'll save your drill bits. Oh, another thing. You always want when you're drilling through metal, you want your drill press to be at the slowest setting. 300 would be really good. Mine only goes to 570, so that's what I have it set at right now. But you always want it to be at the slowest setting when you're drilling through metal. You want the torque. You don't want the speed and the heat. You know, you want as less heat as possible. So this drill bit is not cutting very well, so I'm gonna take it on the bench grinder here and sharpen it up a little bit. Oh yes. Saying that was successful sharpening after a little bit. Now let's figure out what's going on with this hole. It's kind of offset. That's a little offset. Well, that's okay. It's not too bad. Oh yes. Look at the curls. So nice. Drills through like butter. Well, I guess if you need a tutorial on sharpening a drill bit, I can help you out there. So well, it's about that time. Gotta clean all this junk up and then head off to work, unfortunately. So I'm gonna pick all this up and then maybe I won't pick it up. It's not gonna rain, right? Post this up today, just tomorrow probably, and then I'll continue working, and then I'll have the next video up, and we'll get the shock mounts lined up on the shock hoops, and then hopefully we can start welding soon and get this thing back on the road, huh? Alright, I'll see you guys.